Let's be honest, most people don't even notice dimes anymore. They're so small, they slip through our fingers, hide in couch cushions, or end up forgotten at the bottom of a pocket. If you got a dime from 1998 in your change today, chances are you wouldn't even glance at it. You'd toss it in a jar or feed it into a vending machine without a second thought. But here's the twist, some 1998 dimes are worth far more than 10 cents. In fact, depending on condition and minting mistakes, they can be worth hundreds of dollars, and in rare cases, even thousands. And almost no one outside the collector world realizes it. So, what makes 1998 special? On the surface, nothing at all. It was an ordinary year. Bill Clinton was president, Titanic had just swept the Oscars, and the Roosevelt dime had already been in circulation for over 50 years. The U.S. Mint was producing billions of coins with little fanfare. Yet tucked within that massive production run are a few treasures. Let's start with the basics. 3 versions of the dime were made in 1998, from Philadelphia with no mint mark, from Denver with a D, and proofs from San Francisco with an S. Philadelphia struck about 1.2 billion. Denver struck slightly more, about 1.1 billion. And San Francisco produced a little over 2 million proofs. With numbers like that, it's no wonder people assume 1998 dimes are common. But as always, the details matter. Condition is the first big factor. Circulated 1998 dimes, those that have wear, scratches, or dull luster, are worth face value. But mint state coins, especially at the very top end of the grading scale, become valuable. A regular 1998 P dime in MS-68, for example, has sold for over $300 at auction. Why? Because out of more than a billion struck, very few survived without even the tiniest flaw. The same is true for the 1998 D. In MS-68, one has sold for more than $400. It sounds surprising, but it comes down to scarcity of perfection. Collectors chasing registry sets, those competitive collections where every coin must be the absolute best, are willing to pay huge premiums for these top examples. Now, proofs from San Francisco are a different story. Most 1998 S dimes are shiny and sharp, but collectors don't just want any proof, they want the absolute finest, with deep cameo contrast. That means frosted devices standing out against mirror-like fields. A flawless PR70 Deep Cameo 1998 S dime can sell for $100 to $200. Not bad for a coin most people ignore. But condition isn't where the real excitement lies. The real stories of 1998 dimes are the errors. And this is where things get fascinating. One of the most dramatic is the off-center strike. Imagine a dime where Roosevelt's head is pushed far to the side, leaving part of the coin blank. These range in value depending on how far off-center the strike is. A small shift might be worth $40. A big, dramatic 50% off-center strike with the full date visible can reach $200 or more. Then there are double dies. On some 1998 dimes, careful collectors have spotted doubling on the motto, "In God We Trust," or on the date. These double dies are rare, and when confirmed, they easily fetch hundreds of dollars. Another exciting type is the strike-through error. This happens when debris, like grease, wire, or a fragment of metal, gets between the die and the coin during striking. A Roosevelt dime missing half its design, or with strange impressions across the surface, isn't damaged after the fact, it's an authentic mint error. Collectors love these one-of-a-kind mistakes, and values can range from $50 to several hundred depending on how dramatic the strike-through is. Clipped planchets are another standout. A clipped planchet dime looks as if someone took a bite out of the coin's edge. It happens when the blanking machine cuts out coin planchets that overlap. A 1998 dime with a clean curved clip is instantly collectible. Prices usually start around $40 and can go much higher for larger, dramatic clips. But one of the most valuable errors for 1998 is the wrong planchet strike. Every so often,